Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm here again, Mr. Bolaji by name. I'm here to teach another part of voice, which is active and passive voice. Today we are going to give ourselves an examples and exercise. We are going to talk about how to convert active voice to a passive voice. In our last class, we discussed active voice and passive voice. We showed you which are active, which one is active, which one is passive. And we also discussed the doer and the receiver of an action. We told you that if the doer of the action remain the center of the remain the subject of the sentence, it means that sentence is an active voice. But when the receiver of an action remain the subject of the sentence, that sentence is in a passive voice. But today we are just going to talk about how to change the active voice to a passive voice. Let's go for an example so we can give ourselves an exercise on it. The class today is going to be brief. Initial grammar, we know English grammar is always very, very, very brief, just to dictate one or two laws for you in English grammar so you can be abiding by it and observing it in your daily usage of English. Let's move on. Examples. Active voice. The dog killed the rat. The rat was killed by the rats. The boys ate the mango. All the boys ate the mango. Oh, the boys ate the mango. All the mango were eaten by the boy. Passive. Let's move on again. I did detect a mistake there. The same man built both houses. Both houses were built by the same man. Both houses were built by the same man. We have omitted one passive voice. The passive voice we omitted here is that the boy ate all the mangoes. The mango were eaten by the boy. The man built both houses. Both houses were built by the same man or by the man. In this case, we are trying to tell you how to change from active to the word passive. Remember, active voice is when the doer of the action remain the subject of the sentence. In our last class, I gave you an exercise identifying doer and what receiver. Today, we are just going to tell you that it should change from active voice to a passive voice. Let's go on. Exercise. Change the following sentence from active voice to passive voice. I took the book. Latif threw a stone. Latif broke the window. The oxes pulled the big wagon. The thief stole a ring. Mary cooked the food. The postman delivered the letter. Did you write this letter? Did you cook the food, Mary? Did you break the window, Latif? These are all forms of active voice to be changed to a passive voice. In our next class, we will be discussing how to change from passive voice to what? Active voice. For all deal of this week, we'll just be talking about voice. In the last week, we discussed mood. We rounded up last week class with what? Mood. Indicative mood and interactive mode. But today, for this week, we are just discussing voice, active voice and passive voice. Thank you. Have a nice time.